So, unrivaled. It's something that a lot of people have been talking about, and it's something that we're probably going to continue to talk about on this channel, because let's be real, this channel is going to have, it's already having a bit of a slowdown, it's going to have another bit of a slowdown, but I'm going to keep this because I know next WNBA season is going to be big, and I know the college season is going to be big, and, you know, I'm in here for the long run. I'm not one of these guys that you're going to see, one of the like 75% of people that I have a feeling you're going to see suddenly pivot towards election content instead of basketball. Couldn't give a damn about that, just want to talk about ball on this channel, and I'm glad that there is a audience for women's basketball as well as men's basketball. It's more basketball to watch, more basketball to talk about. So, obviously 26 of the 30 players have been announced, with Courtney Williams being the last one. I think, from what it's been speculated, apparently one of the last four is Kate Martin. I've no idea. Absolutely no idea who the rest of the players are, but as a positive, we got some news. TNT is signed a multi-year deal with Unrivalled. And 45 regular season games spread across TNT, True, and Stream on Max. I don't know what that is. TNT Sports to be an equity partner in the league. Now, that's a bit of a weird one. Like, I wonder how little equity the players have, by the way. Like, I wonder what percentage the players have, the first 30. Like, I know the first 30 have equity in the league. I'm guessing less than 1. I'm guessing maybe Fee and Stewie have got a couple of %, but I'm guessing less than 1% in the league. That would be my theory, because, I mean, there's no question about it that TNT would have a pretty, if they're like showing it on TNT and they have a stake, the stake is like not small. Like there's no way the stake isn't small if it's TNT. But we have got, the one thing I will say is the 3-on-3 court, I'm really scared. And this is why I'm like scared for Unrivaled. Not that I don't want there to be a league. I just don't think Unrivaled is that league. Like, I'd love for the players to make as much money as possible. I'd love for there to be an off-season league, because I'm enjoying watching basketball. At the end of the day, like, look, I like watching basketball, and there's going to be good games, there's going to be bad games. Like, Game 2 of the finals was a bad game. It doesn't mean the league that the game is in is bad. Like, there were bad games in the finals in the NBA. Let's be real. There's always bad games no matter what. No matter what you are doing, there's always going to be good games, there's going to be bad games. So we do have to talk about this court, and I'm really worried because it looks like just a small court. If you know what that is, like, it's like in Europe on a side court. Like, you know the way there's like main courts, and then a lot of times you're going to see like side courts, and that's very, very common in Europe. The problem with this is that it looks like a side court, and if you've ever tried to play 3-on-3 on a side court, it can be rough. Like, it's a court that's made for 4-on-4. Like, it's too small for 5v5. It is a court that is made for 4-on-4. The problem is that, one, we're watching 24-second shot clock 3-on-3, and two, whichever team runs up and down the fastest will win on this court. And I'm not joking. Like, yeah, you can get into Brittany Griner and you can't double, but if she misses, it's a basket for your team. Like, it's a 3-on-2 situation. Like, there's no way you can get back in defense. Like, I'm looking through the players. I want to look through the players in this league that are just going to... Thankfully, there's no, like, Kennedy Carter in this league. Arike shoots too many shots, but there's, like, Kelsey Plum. Imagine, let's just make a hypothetical. You put Satu as your center. You have... Actually, I won't even go Satu. I'll go full athleticism. You've got Dejanay as your center. You have got Kelsey Plum. And then you've got... Do you need a shot creator with Kelsey Plum? I'll go... Actually, even get rid of Kelsey Plum. Let's go... Brittany Sykes and Courtney Williams. And you just run. You just run. Like, nobody's stopping you. You just run up and down. You full court press the whole game. You just run up and down non-stop. And I think it's 5 per team. So then your bench, I don't know, you put in as your bench center, like a Tash Cloud, who can kind of guard centers. Because the only real center that Cloud can't guard is Griner. And Griner can't run up and down the floor. Azare Stevens, Tash Cloud can guard her. And then, I don't know, maybe Jackie Young or something. Or Fee. Maybe Fee. And you just start sprinting up and down. You'll never lose. Like, it is, there is going to be, so if it is some sort of like team selection where captains pick teams and I'm Fee Collier, I'm literally just picking the 5 most athletic players you can pick. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good the players are. Like, it just doesn't matter. You pick 5 athletes, because this is not like 3-on-3 half court where you need like big, versatile, like Ryan Howard type players. No, you just run up and down really fast. And I just think it's going to be wild. Like, I think it could be entertaining, the full court 3-on-3, but I think the first year is going to have a lot of hiccups. But what I would have liked was see some sort of 5v5. Like for 30 players, make it 50 and make 5 teams of 10. Yeah, the players might make a little bit less money, but it's more likely the league would succeed. Make it 5 teams of 10. Each captain picks your teams. The draft is like, you pick, I don't know, over 2 nights, you pick a draft where it's like, I don't know, you pick your 5. Your captain picks 4 players for the first night of the draft, and then make the draft like over a week where it's like, and then the 5s play against each other in like short 5-minute games, and they all play against each other, and whoever wins that tournament gets the first pick of the next round, or gets to pick the next 5. Something ridiculous like that, where it's like, okay, like almost like a WWE type draft where there could be something interesting. But the 3v3 is the only thing I'm worried about. Look, like, people are saying I want Unrivalled to fail. I think it's going to fail. I don't want it to fail. The reality is the more basketball, as I've always said, the more basketball is to talk about, the more happy I am. So Unrivalled being there is a net positive for the sport of basketball. And the problem is I don't see 3v3 having the same, like, not like impact, but like the same hype as 5v5. Like, I will say with the full court 3-on-3, I think Caitlin Clark would excel. Not gonna lie. Half court 3v3, no. This, I think she would actually excel. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, Unrivalled, obviously, they've got their TV deal, which is important. Like, that being a multi-year deal is one of the most important things. And there's 45 games. I think it's 2 days a week over 8 weeks. So, what's it? There's 16 slots. So there's probably three games a night, which, I don't know. Like, I'll have to wait till I see it. But the problem with Unrivalled is it's based on a concept that we haven't seen. Like, we all know what basketball is. We all know what 3v3 basketball is. But we don't know what full court 3v3 basketball is. It's either like, Unrivalled is either going to be a great thing or fail miserably. And as far as the players are concerned, like, you have one of the top 5 jersey sales players. I assume Kate Martin is going to be in there, so you've got 2. You've got 2 of the top 5 in jersey sales. Thankfully, you've got Paige Beckers coming in. Thankfully, I think they've got Cam Brink coming in next year. So that helps. That really does help. But in general, I don't know. I think missing out on the entire Fever team is a problem. I'm missing out on that whole team because the only player that could possibly play from the Fever is Aaliyah Boston. And because Lexi Hull's still going to play in AU. There's no way they're going to get her to Unrivalled. So, and Caitlin Clark's not going to play in Unrivalled. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys interested? Are you guys not? And like, give another reason than WNBA bad for why you're not interested. Because at the end of the day, look, the reason why some people are watching Caitlin Clark is nothing to do with basketball. It's just to prove some weird point. I don't know. But at the end of the day, like, I enjoyed watching some WNBA games. There are a lot of fun teams to watch, even though obviously Game 2 of the finals was bad. People are going to keep bringing that up. But there are some extremely boring players that are really freaking good. But yeah, that is an interesting one there. So anyway, yeah, that is the video. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys like interested in the format? I think the format is the one thing that's really putting me off. But again, at the same time, the format could be fun. I don't know. We're yet to see. Like, no one has any idea what this format's going to look like. But I would have if it was 5v5, I'd be a lot more excited. So, yeah. that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.